I still call them whatchamacallits or doohickeys, you know, because there's really no name for them. If there is, I don't know what it is. Hello there to all of my wig friends. Welcome back to my channel. I am Nikki, and it's another wig review day, of course. Pretty much every day is a wig review day, at least here in my house, but that's just because I have so many of them to do. And of course, it's gonna be this girl today. I'll be telling you every little thing that you need to know, so that way you can decide if it's the right wig for you or not. And in return, go down in the comments and please give me your respectful feedback. Let me know if there's a wig you'd like me to review, since I do take requests. And have you subscribed yet? I mean, I'm giving you the hint, giving you all this information, so click that button. Click it, click it, click it. And make sure you click the little bell as well, so that way you will get notified and not miss any of my uploads. If you have already subscribed, thank you so much. I greatly do appreciate it. So, as I said, this girl right here, I picked her up when she first dropped, and just like a few other ones, I did that too, and just didn't get around to reviewing it right away. But once again, I'll say it's better late than never. It definitely comes into play when you're talking about wig reviews, and I just can't believe that I waited this long. So we're gonna get into it. All right, so starting off with my eyeshadow look, I'm wearing two different palettes. The first one being the Los Angeles palette from Beauty Bay. I'm sorry, not Beauty Bay, but BH Cosmetics. Here's that one. And then I am also wearing the Jawbreaker palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, which is this one here. Okay, so that's the eyeshadow look. Now for the wig. All right, so we pretty much already know who she is, but you know, I'm still going to tell you, and I'm still going to show you the stock card, and I'm still going to show you the inside cap construction, which should be going on right now. But anywho, who I have today is a wig from Outre, and she is in the style Avalon. She is an HD lace front from the Deluxe Lace Wig Collection. I have her in the color DRFF Chocolate Truffle, which is this color you see right there. She is available in a total of 10 colors, I believe. I counted, and now I am not sure if I'm accurate with that. But either way, she's available in lots of colors. These are the special ones on the back. And as far as her features are concerned, it says that she has a deeper pre-plucked hand-tied lace edges, 5-inch deep parting space in natural baby hairs. And I don't always read this right here, but I've only tried a couple wigs from this collection, so I'm just going to tell you a little bit what it says. It says that the new Outre Lace Front Deluxe features deeper lace edges for an upgraded hairline and more hand-tied lace at the part. So there you go. You know we're going to look it all over. That's what I do. She is also heat safe up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and I picked her up from elevatestyles for $34.88. So Miss Avalon here. I love her. Oh my gosh, I love her, especially this. This is everything and more right here. This swoop, I love the swoop. Just the way it's done, it's so classy. and it doesn't go in your eye because you have it lifted up a little bit more here at the front. So it's giving it a little bit more of a dramatic and, once again, classy type of swoop. So I think that is beautiful. She's simple but elegant, as I always like to say, because she does have some simplicity about her, but oh boy, is she elegant at the same time. This is perfect for, I would say, work, date night, just even casual wear. She could even be a good daily style too. She's not super long. She's 26 inches. So I'm not going to stand up completely, but you can see where she is here. I actually would have guessed a little bit shorter, to be honest with you. I would have said about 24, but hey, you know, it's never an exact measurement if you're guessing it. So she's still a pretty decent length. And I know a lot of people for work really want the shorter ones because they don't want to have to deal with all the hair. But this is still a great style for the office, in my opinion, because some people do like the longer styles. So there you go. Perfect density. She's a little bit thick, but it's still appropriate. She's full, you know, she's straighter, but she's more full, and she just has these very soft curls, just super soft, and then the rest is straight, but I love the cut. So I think that's great. I think the layers are really nicely done, and it's one of those styles that you know you took a lot of time to style, but at the same time you didn't, if that makes any sense at all. I'm just trying to remember back when I used to style my own hair. Where it would take you a while to get just like one section just right, but all the rest would just come together really easily. So that's pretty much what I'm getting at. So that's what this style kind of reminds me of. But the color is really, really gorgeous. I can't remember if I reviewed it before or not, but the chocolate truffle, oh my goodness, such a really beautiful shade of brown. You do have these slight bit of highlights in here, and I do say slight because they are a little bit hard to see. The light has to be hitting it like just right. But this shade here, it's kind of like in between a 4 and a 30 in my opinion, but it's very nice chocolatey brown, so I do like it. I think it's very complimentary on all skin tones. There you might be able to see some of those highlights a little bit better doing that. And then she does have some very decent luster too. I do like that. I think it looks very healthy and very natural. And another word I'm going to use is soft. Oh, she is so soft. I do like the way she feels. She has silkiness and coarseness mixed together, and it's just the right amount of each. So she's feeling extremely realistic, and definitely, in my opinion, I think she is multicultural. So there you go. She's perfect for everybody. She doesn't have a whole lot of body. She's just more of the volume. So that's another thing that is great about her too. So let me show you her from the side and the back. All right, so I don't think she looks too bad from the back. You know, you can wear her that way, of course. I just always pull the hair to the front. And once again, there is a little bit of it here. She does have a lot of hair, but she doesn't really curl over quite as much as it shows on the stock card, especially in this photo here. I do want to point out, you can see she has kind of like a bigger barrel curl, and she does come with these. I still call them whatchamacallits or doohickeys, you know, because there's really no name for them. If there is, I don't know what it is, but it's supposed to help keep the shape. So it did work a little bit, but she naturally kind of wants to fall in this shape here, which I don't mind. I really like it a lot. So just one thing to keep in mind. But she's actually pretty low maintenance, you know, depending upon how tight that is for your unit. But just the way she falls into place for me, so easy to maintain. She's also not much of a tangler either. So You know, I gotta run my fingers through for you. You can use a brush, wide tooth comb, or if you're like me, I prefer just to use my fingers most of the time. I just think that's just a much easier, practical way of combing through. But yeah, look at that, just so easy. My fingers just glide right through like butter. And what little tangles she does have came out very easily. So as I mentioned, very low maintenance. You don't have to constantly be fixing her up or anything like that. Just, you know, put her on and go about your day. It's all you have to worry about. And you don't really have any worries then in that case. So there you go. But I think this is a wig you will definitely get compliments on. Oh yes. Definitely. I saw a couple other reviews for her, and that's why I went out and got her. But as I said in the beginning, I do regret waiting on her because she is so beautiful, and I wish that I had worn her sooner because I think she would have been great for Christmas. But we do have New Year's coming up, so that is an option. I could wear her for New Year's. We shall see. Speaking of New Year's, does anybody have any big plans? I really want to know. Please let me know down in the comments. But I do have my favorites list coming up, so I already made the list, but I might have to make an adjustment. I might have to add her to it because that's how much I'm liking her. I do like the fact too she's not shedding much either. So let's take a look closer at the rest of her since I've been babbling on. But as I mentioned, she kind of lifts up a little bit here. So we're gonna look at that hairline a little closer, including the part. So it is slightly curved too, since she's right-sided part, and I like that. She does lay very flat. So easy to blend with some powder. And then this is the baby hair situation right here. I didn't really do anything with them. You know, I just kind of left them be so you could see them. But if you want to lay them down, I think these would be easy to work with if that's what you want to do. Naturally, this is how I wear mine. And then she is supposed to be pre-plucked around the edges, and I would say they're half right with it. They get an A for effort. I'll give them that. They get a little credit because they tried. They did. You can see that there is some pre-plucking right here. And look at how easy that was to blend too. That matches perfectly. And then you get a little bit right there as well. But when you get further around the edges here, that's where they pretty much stopped. And I can understand why, because the style gets covered up. But at the same time, I would like them to follow through and complete it all the way around, just because that's what we're expecting. And then you have the same thing over here. But there's not too bad a lift up on this side, so if you're trying to like comb here, you don't have to worry about it lifting up and then standing out that it's a wig. But of course, you always have the option to glue the units down if you feel necessary. But I do like this. I just think it would look a little bit better if it was pre-plucked there. I don't know why they didn't really do much with that. But again, it's not bad. It still looks good. It does. And then the shape around the edges is really nice. She comes above each ear. I'm not the biggest fan of the comb placement, but that is just a personal preference. I always use the combs. I think that it makes the wig more comfortable and more secure. So that's just, again, my preference. But she is fitting really nice. She's super comfortable. And I'm pretty confident when I say I think she's larger head friendly. She has some great stretchability. And she also has that nice cap too. So it gives her a little bit more breathability and comfort with that. But yeah, as I already said, I'm going to have to adjust my favorites list. I have to. She might be the last one I review before I actually upload my favorites list. I just have to finish the little touches on it, but yeah, that's how much I like this unit. So she's great. Pretty much everybody that's reviewed her so far has loved her too. So if you haven't gotten her yet, thumbs up, you need to. Yes, go get her. You will love her, definitely. So that's how I feel about AVALON. But I would love to know your thoughts. Don't forget to tell me in the comments. Of course, my dog had to give his 2 cents. But let me know. Let me know too if you already have her. And also let me know if you decide to go pick her up after watching this review. And that is all I have for you guys today on her. Thank you though for watching, and I will catch you next time in my next video. So until next time, bye-bye.